Some of the biggest challenges that we deal with as women in this sector is, first of all, we're the minority. You know, this is a male-dominated world. When I first came into the cannabis industry, I was one of the only women in it. And the other thing you have to understand is this was a criminal element. This was definitely a criminal element, and it still is a criminal element in most states. So as women, one of the most important things is to remember that there are strength in numbers. I urge you to reach out to your other women friends who have an interest in cannabis and those who are 420 friendly. I urge you to start learning as much as you can about the plant, everything from seed to sale. You have to be knowledgeable. If you want to develop a business in this industry, there are several networking groups, some amazing networking groups. Specifically in Seattle, there's Moms for Marijuana. We're one of the largest, or we are the largest. Moms for Marijuana represents women who are moms, but also women in general who support moms' decisions on how they govern their families. So I urge you to contact Moms for Marijuana. Another group is a group called Women of Weed, which is WOW, Women of Weed. It's run by Ah Warner. Amazing group of entrepreneurial women who have started businesses. Some of them have been in business for quite some time, so there's a lot of good advice and mentoring there. I urge you to find a mentor, some of the women who've been in business for a little while, and learn the business from the ground up through a total immersion course. Another great group here in Seattle is the MJBA, the Marijuana Business Alliance, and they have an entire group of women there, again, all women-owned businesses. There's a number of things that I see with women coming into this industry. You know, this has been a male-dominated society for a very long time, and what we're witnessing right now is truly the beginning to the end of cannabis prohibition. And just like Pauline Sabin back in the 1930s led a group of high society women and her celebrity friends to lead the end of alcohol prohibition, I've been very fortunate in that I woke up one day, I had cancer, cannabis saved my life, and I feel like I owe it to myself and to this plant to make sure that I leave a legacy behind, and I want to be the woman who leads the way and am leading the way to overturning cannabis prohibition, not only in our lifetimes, but hopefully by 2016. So women getting into this industry, you have to understand that also from an advertising and marketing standpoint, women make most of the household buying decisions within the family, and they make almost all the family decisions as far as living and how we live our lives. And I think going back to our civil rights, you know, whether it be abortion rights, parental rights, gay rights, you know, this is something that we need to look at as women, that this is our body, our choices, whether it be a pro-choice movement, whether it be being gay and deciding who we have the right to love and to marry within our own personal lives. I believe that as women and as human beings, we have the right to govern what we do with our own bodies. And if we choose cannabis as a safer medicine for us to heal ourselves, I believe that we should have that right.